So what made you decide to, first of all, maybe become an accountant, and why ACCA?
To answer that, I probably have to go back to almost secondary school time when I didn't go to college. So I just decided to go into the workforce, got promoted, and then decided to do a master's in business while I was working. And then after that, I sort of moved into a finance type role.
Yeah.
Something about it just grabbed me.
Yeah.
I thought, I really enjoy this, and I'm working finance anyway. It just makes perfect sense for me to become an accountant. I wanted the credibility.
And why ACCA, Robin?
So I was looking at the different, I looked at all the different, and spoke to actually several different accountants, because as you know, they're very competitive about their, and it meant nothing to me, because I was like, they were all just letters to me. So when I went and did my research, what I really liked about ACCA was probably the sort of global nature of it. I could go anywhere with it. It was recognised everywhere. Had a nice broad sort of width across all the different subjects, and there was a bit of choice in the professional exam, so it ticked a lot of boxes.
Very well
I just thought it was a solid one.
Yeah. And I'll come to you, Mandy. What was your pull factor?
I started out, I suppose, in my early 20s doing accounting technician. I was working in the accounts department at the time, and I really loved it, and I was like, I really like this. I didn't know the difference between any of the accounting professions or any of the accounting exams, but when I looked up, which one will I do, ACCA was the one that I picked, and I said, and for those reasons, it was global, there was so much room, so much scope in it. I didn't realise they were hard exams at the time. I was like, we'll go and see how long we can go and see how many we can do. And during the journey, I suppose there was a few ins and outs, and I was like, no, I'm gonna, this is what I want. This is really what I want. I want to be a qualified accountant.
You made the right choice.
Yeah.
What about you, Karen?
I wanted to prove something to myself, that I knew that I could do it. I knew that I could be good at doing accountancy, because it was a role I always done. So, and like that with the ACCA, there was other options for me. I could have went down to CPA or whatever else. But ACCA to me, like that, it was globally recognised.
Yeah.
It was a really important degree, and I wanted to make sure that I'd done the best, because I left it for so long, and with myself being older, so that I would have future careers.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping for.
How about you, Jan?
I went on to study my ACCA exams, and I did a graduate programme through IFAC Accountants. It's a practice. And the more experience I kind of got, then I realised I love, like, majority of accountants people have the perception of accountants that they're boring accountants, they're sitting behind a computer screen all day long. Yeah. But the more experience I got in practice, I realised I want to be out there with clients. I want to be client facing. I want to be on the phone to them. Yeah. I want to be talking, and I'm sure everyone that knows me will back that up. I love talking. So I went down the route of being a practice accountant, and I'm still doing that today.
Very good. And you love it, obviously.
I love it, yeah.